Hello, hello, everyone. How is everyone today? Hello, Linda. Hello, Picard. Hello, Wilma and Tina. Hello, Jilly Bean. How is everybody's weekend going? Hello, Karen, and welcome. We're just going to wait for a few people to get in. Hello, Sandy. Oh, you guys got lots of rain today, Linda? Hello, Sandy from Colorado. Renee says it's beautiful in Arkansas. Hello, Renee. Hello, Muskoka Gardening Nut. How are you? Yeah, it was looking like it was going to rain here too, Linda, but oh, Barbara, hello, Barbara, says it's storming like crazy in Florida. It looked this morning like we were going to get a lot of rain, but the sun is trying to come out. Welcome, Muskoka Gardening. If you're all new, whoever's new here, welcome. Hello, Trish. And to everybody returning, I see a lot of familiar faces. Hello, hello. Please smash that like button on your way in. Helps get the word out there too that we are live. Hello, Megan. Good morning. Nice and sunny in San Diego. Good to hear. It's trying to come out here. I don't know if it's going to or not, but it's really chilly today. Yesterday was really hot. Good morning, Shadow of Lotus. How are you? We're just waiting for Des to get in. I'll send her a quick message here. Let her know that we are live. Okay, so there's a couple cases. I'm gonna basically there's just two things that I wanted to really go over, and then I'll leave it up to you guys of which ones you want to discuss. I've got news that there's been another search warrant that's been issued for in the Millet case. And I guess the Chula Vista police have released a statement. So Muskoka Gardening Nut says, wondering if you have any further info on the Justin Evans. I haven't done another read on Justin Evans yet. I've got a few that are new that I have to get to first. And then I will get back to the list of updated reads because I got quite a few on my list, you guys. And I've got to do the paid ones first because they are paid for. So I do have to do those ones first. And there's a couple of new cases that I've been asked to also cover. So I want to give them the chance to have at least a read done before I get back to the updated reads. But I know I haven't done an updated read on May and Millet lately either. That's further down the list as I did one not that long ago. There she is. Hey, Sis, how are you? Hello, Maureen. Nice to see you. But the May of Millet, apparently there's been more search warrants executed. There's going to be more released on that later. It's been, what, 3 months now since she's gone missing. She went missing, I believe, January 7th or 8th, she went missing. And my reads have basically said the husband was involved. Now, I was asked to disclose some areas that I was drawn to. And there's a ministry that is leading in searches because they feel that their searches are being messed with. So the search areas that I had, that I was drawn to, I gave to them via email. So nobody could mess with those sites that I was drawn to. And I believe that they're going to be doing some updates on that. And when that is done, when the second search is completed of the area where I've been drawn to, then I will give you guys an update on it. They've asked me not to share it because people have been messing with, when they've let people know that they're going to have search done in certain areas, they feel that the area has been messed with. So but apparently the department said it is getting support from the FBI and the San Diego District Attorney's Office. But there's some updates that now apparently her husband has said that he suspected of her having a boyfriend on the side and that allegedly he had discussed having that person harmed. So there's some new information that has come out. I guess somebody had heard that Larry was discussing paying someone $20,000 to kill his missing wife's other lover. Hello, Megan. So there is information that's coming out regarding it. There has been new search warrants executed. So as soon as I find out about that, I will bring that to you, maybe in a community post. But hello, Diane. They want everybody to know that they are still very much working on this case. And a lot of it is behind the scenes because things are being messed with. So that thing about Larry discussing paying someone $20,000 to kill his wife's other lover that he suspected she had, he brought it up, I guess, the idea last summer when he first suspected his wife was seeing somebody else, but apparently mentioned it as recently as January 4th, just a few days before Maya went missing. So there's stuff that's going on. Apparently 47 people have been interviewed. There's been a dozen or so search warrants executed, and there's more coming. And Chula Vista police said that they were aware of the alleged murder for hire plot and are investigating it along with other leads in the case. Boo's Love, have you heard the audio with the gunshots? The audio regarding what, Boo? I missed something here. And welcome, Boo. And there's also still that comment that was told to detectives by the relative during that January camping trip that Maya had said to a family member that if anything happened to her, that it would be Larry. Neighbor of the Millets. Diane, are you talking about Blue Love? Yes, I heard the audio. Maya, the neighbor security footage. Oh, they heard gunshots? Really? So maybe that will be in the update too. Wow. No, I didn't hear about that. So thank you for that. But yeah, so there has been more search warrants in that. So whenever I get the official update, you guys, I will bring that to you. Maybe I'll do a short little live about it. I'm going to ask you guys, please smash that like button. We got 24 in here, only 13 likes. Please smash that like so it helps let others know too, because I know notifications aren't going out. So smashing that like also helps get it out there that we are live. And I always get a dozen or so that say that they're not getting the notifications and then they miss their minis. So I want to get that out there. So yeah, so there's also that comment that she made to a family member saying that if anything happened to her, it would be Larry. So, I mean, that's pretty damning. You know what I mean? Like, why? You know, I'm sure the police have talked to that family member as to why she felt that way, what else was said in that conversation, and I'm sure they're not going to release that. I also heard, you guys, about some kind of altar that Larry had made with their pictures on it and blood all around it. Boo Love says they say you can hear the kids in the background, but I didn't hear that part. Oh, wow. Boo's Love, if you can maybe email me with a link to that, that would be great. Oh, wow, Tina, that's crazy. And was that the day that she apparently, they feel she went missing? And also, apparently, Larry's got a lawyer now, and he's still keeping the kids from Maya's side of the family. And it's like, are you kidding me? But the police are still saying they have no suspects. But I'm not so sure that I believe that. I don't think they are going to let him know that he's a suspect. But I can't believe that they don't suspect the husband. Yeah. Well, I'm asking anybody that has that, a link to that neighbor's video, if you can email me that link, that would be great. What else? Yeah, and the source was also saying that the Millets had marital problems for at least a year before her disappearance. And there's comments out there that she was going to file for a divorce and stuff like that. And she had a meeting scheduled for the following week to see a divorce attorney. So, I mean, that comes into play too. So, how the police are still saying that they don't have a suspect, I find that hard to believe. Who says, I saw that picture too. It's a dark side, and I believe it's for breaking of contract, marriage license till death do us part. Yeah, it's really weird. And I know there's a lot of things like that that are coming out now. And that's why I say I can't see how the police don't suspect that Larry has done something to her. Like, in my honest opinion, he should be prime number one. Also, he's not helping with searches, stuff like that. I see a lot of same things like with the Barry Morphew. Now, I know that there's searches coming up. I believe Adventures with Purpose is coming back. I don't have that verified yet, but I have been told that they are planning to come back and do water searches for Suzanne. So we got that to look forward to. I don't have dates for those, but I will be doing an updated read, see where, you know, things are at with that, and see if there's anything else I can get regarding Suzanne Morphew too, the May and Millet. I want to do another one on that also. And also with the Maya Millet, Echo Search, I believe, has been involved. But the department has said it's conducted 47 interviews with family members, friends, neighbors, and witnesses. And 12 search warrants have been issued for homes, vehicles, cell phones, electronic devices, and various records. I know the FBI has been brought into it. Video is on Inside Edition. Okay, I will check that out. Inside Edition. It's going to be interesting. I will check that out. Thank you for that info, Boo and Tina. Yeah, because they said they've not only conducted the searches, and they've used aerial and everything for searches. They've done the interviews, obtained search warrants, analyzed video and digital evidence. And there's also that argument, right? They had this big argument the day before she was last seen. But yeah, I know on January 11th, they did a second interview with Larry and search of the home and the vehicles for a second time too. So they must know that there's something there. You know what I mean? They're just not getting it. And then, you know, not showing up for her daughter's birthday and stuff like that. Like, you know, she wouldn't have missed that. So the CBPD is working also with the San Diego County District Attorney's Office and the FBI. So let's hope that they come up with something soon. And like the Chula Vista police have said that, you know, the investigation can hinge on just the smallest piece of information, right? This has something to do with the Philippines, I believe. I refuse to look it up. Different colors of the candles and the twine. I have an opinion of it, and it's evil. And the gunshots were the day that she apparently went missing. Wow. So, okay, and the other one, you guys, is the Jason Landry. I did a read on him recently too. And he was a Texas State student. He's been missing since December after his car was found crashed in Lewing, Texas. So I guess there's been some new tips or whatever that has come in regarding that too, that they are looking into. And they've also had, like, the search and rescue canines trained both in finding live and human remain detections. They had Texar mounted search and rescue team out there. They had drones, experts in ground search and rescues, side scan sonars in the water, ATVs. But I don't believe they're in the right area with that. I have an area for that too, that I will be passing along to a search team that they just went out Thursday to do a search, and I'm going to be giving them this information hopefully later today, of the areas that, I don't know which areas they were searching, but I have another area that I think they should be searching because I'm very drawn to it. But Texar has been involved with the case throughout the investigation. But that's another one where I feel he was taken. I believe that it was, I think he swerved to miss another car. And I believe the person whoever was driving that other car Was maybe drinking and driving and had prior convictions for it and was terrified of losing license, job. And what information has come out about that is apparently with a 911 call, they hear somebody scream in the background and they think that was Jason, which would coincide, if that's true, that would coincide with what I got in my read, that this person somehow lured him into their vehicle under false pretense of maybe, hey, just, come and sit here and, if you really feel the need to call the police. And then I feel he was hit with something, like in the side of the head or something inside that person's vehicle. And then I believe that person got rid of their vehicle. So there's some clues there that, could give an idea of maybe who it could be. So for those of you who are following that case with me too. Also, Des, did you hear back from Missy at all? Also, there's been some stuff going on with the Orrin and Orson West case. I don't want to get too deep into anybody else's channel, but there was some news stuff that came out saying that there was a woman that was harassed and whatnot. Like I said, I don't want to get into a big controversy about it. But apparently she's saying she's being harassed by these people. They think that she's Jacqueline's mother. And now there's another fella that's gone missing with the last name Menendez that they think is also connected to this woman that they think is Jacqueline's mother. There's just a whole bunch of stuff going on out there, you guys. But the police have confirmed that this woman is not Jacqueline's mother. No, don't worry about it, Des. I'll catch up with her in an email. So there's a bunch of stuff. Yes, watch out for West Hood on Instagram. I don't have Instagram, so I barely know how to use my Twitter. I just post on Twitter. So is there anything else that you guys want to maybe discuss about some of the cases that we've been following? The Lori Ballo, Chad Daybell, that circus is still ongoing. Letitia Stout, that's still going on. We're still waiting for a date for trial for her. I believe, I don't think I have a trial date set yet for her. Let me just check my calendar here. No, I don't have anything, you guys, set yet for Letitia Stout. I know she goes back. I believe it's in June. May or June, May 20th, maybe. I would have to check my other calendar, and it's upstairs right now. But I know for a fact that the August 30th trial for Lori on her first charges, that is still a go. That's supposed to start August 30th and last for a few days. And her pretrial on that is August 17th. But I have May 20th for Letitia to be coming back, but I believe that that's been changed. And the Vallow Daybell case isn't scheduled to come back until the 9th of June, so. Yeah, I don't want to mention any other channels here, you guys, regarding this. I just don't want to be drawn into all that drama. Oh, you're welcome, and good morning. Deborah, hello, Shadow. Oh, yes, Boo, definitely there are murder charges coming. I discussed that to extent in my last live that I did with the updated court documents regarding them. I go into pretty good detail there regarding that. The murder charges are coming. That's inevitable. Chad is going to be nailed with a few. I believe he's going to be nailed with his wife, his deceased wife, Tammy, JJ and Tylee. So that's what I'm thinking. So if there's nothing else that you guys want to discuss, we can jump into taking names for the mini reads. If you guys want to just jump into that, there hasn't been a lot going on. So, I mean, there's really not much more to discuss than, you know, what we've basically covered over the last couple of days of the new court filings. I have been watching both the Vallow Daybell and Letitia Stout. Oh, well, thank you, Boo's love. Well, I'm glad that you can be with us. Hello, Cat H. You're leaving? Why is you leaving? Boo, I will get Des to put those links up for you. Des, if you can go ahead and put them up, we'll start taking, people will start trickling in. Yeah, ready for instructions. People will start trickling in. I know a lot of them. I try and get this out early. There's Linda. Thank you, Linda. I got you, girl. You want to hear from your brother, Douglas? I gotcha. Karen, I got you. You want to hear from Grandma Karen? Okay, so I'm going to, I was asked to, you guys, to find my list here. Oh, Lauren Dumoulin is the other one that is coming up this week. There's Lauren Dumoulin for an updated, and Chris Saunders from Monaghan, Texas. There's also another one I've been asked to do, another younger female that has also gone missing recently. Her car was found on a bridge. I'm just looking here, you guys. I had them all written down in one spot. I'm trying to find it now, and you think I could find it. There was another one too that Melinda had sent to me. I think Melinda sent me the goats one. There was another one too. But I'm going to definitely do an updated on Lauren Dumoulin, May and Millet this week, and possibly the new one. I believe she was either late teenager, early 20s. Her car was found in the middle of a bridge, and somebody hit it, but she's nowhere to be found. So I will be doing that one too. Tina, I do a meditation and I do a cleansing prayer with my cards, and I do also do one afterwards before I put my decks away. And then when they go back upstairs after I'm done, they go on sea salt for 3 days. That's why it takes me a little while to get ready for these lives. Oh, Booze, love, I hope you feel better. Oh, yes, it's very important, Tina. Linda, again, I've got Uncle Bill. Gotcha. Des. Mom Terry. Uncle Gary. Hello, Deborah. Welcome. Yes, Tina, that's one thing that I'm very big on is my prayers are said multiple times a day before each read. I do a cleansing prayer. I also cleanse the cards in between reads when I do my full reads. I do meditation before and after. So it takes up some time to do. And my prayers do include not letting any evil or negative spirits or energies attach themselves, etc. Boo, we go live every Sunday at 1, and I do the mini reads. I do full reads, paid private full reads, and if you would like one of those, all you have to do is email me, and I can go over how that works with you. But we're here every Sunday at 1. Everybody must be out. We usually have quite a few in here. Everybody must be out enjoying the warm weather. We are, unfortunately, we can't do that. Yes, I do full paid private reads. They generally last anywhere from, they can go up to an hour. Yes, my email is on my About section or in the description of any of my videos. My email link will be there. Des, you can put up my email link, please. But my email, etc., is in all of in the description of all of my videos. You'll find it there too. Getting back to that, yes, Tina, I do full private paid reads, and they last anywhere from, I've had some go over an hour. And that's all set up through my email. Just email me and I can tell you how it all works. So if anybody is interested in full reads, you can email me and I will let you know how I do them, the cost of the private reads, etc. I can send you all the information there. Either me or my daughter will. She generally takes care of that kind of stuff, setting up the reads and whatnot. You're very welcome, Tina. Okay, so if anybody else would like a mini today, please get your request in. I'm going to give it till about 1:45, and then we will start. And by the looks of it, it will be a short day, which is good because I've got a lot of outside work to do. I've got to cut off a lock off my shed because I can't find the key. And you know, once I cut that lock off, I'm going to end up finding the key. So I just had my winter tires taken off this morning. So I got my summers on. Linda. Uncle Ken. I gotcha. I got you for a few in here, I think. Yes, Linda, I've got you for a few in here, girl. Nice, nice. Walking After Midnight. Patsy Cline. Yep, I got 3 of you. I got 3 for you, Linda. I haven't heard that name, Patsy Cline. My grandma used to be a very big fan of Patsy Cline before she passed. So anybody else for a mini? If you want a mini, please get it in now. You got about 5 more minutes, and I'm going to start. I don't want to miss any of yous if you would like a mini read, because once I start doing them, I don't look at the screen, so I don't want to miss anybody. So if you would like a mini read, please get it in now. Oh, cool. Good. I wish we had the Johnson & Johnson. I believe it's here in Canada, but it's nowhere near me being able to get one yet. I think they're still doing only 70 years and above. And then school teachers, people who work in the school system, nurses, doctors, all kinds of stuff like that. They're all, which is understandable. I think it's a great idea. All the ones working out in the public that, you know. But right now we are under a state of emergency again, so we're not allowed to leave our homes unless we're going for medicine, like to a pharmacy or to get groceries or to see a doctor. Yeah, I won't get the AstraZeneca because there's been a lot of problems with it, with blood clots and stuff, and I just don't need any added health problems. Here, I believe I could probably get the AstraZeneca if I felt it was safe, but and that's only my personal opinion, I won't take the AstraZeneca. I wouldn't be opposed to taking one of the other ones, the Pfizer or Moderna. Not crazy about it because you need two, whereas the Johnson & Johnson, it's one shot. That's it. Justin Evans. Thank you, Jill. That's the other one I've been asked to do an update on, was Justin Evans, and he's from Canada. So, yeah, I would love to get the Johnson & Johnson one. So, yeah. That's the one. And it's only one shot. You don't need to go back for the second shot. So that's the one that I'm going to try and hold out for, but absolutely not taking the AstraZeneca. Not here, Des. Hello, Cassie. Cassie says, I hear the Johnson & Johnson is canceled. No, Des's husband is going to get it this week, Wednesday. I haven't heard that it's been canceled. I haven't heard a lot of talk about it in Canada. Johnson & Johnson is called Janssen. Okay, so anybody else would like a mini, please get it in. We've got about 2 minutes to go, and then I'm going to be moving on and starting the minis. Just get my keyboard out of the way here. Okay, then are we ready to go? Is anybody else wanting a mini read? If so, please get it in right now. I'm going to start. We got 1 minute left. Cassie Marie, is that in the US or is that Canada? Oh, that's in the US. Yeah, see, it's not canceled here. Oh, really? Okay. And Johnson & Johnson is only 66% effective? Wow. Well, like I said, I wouldn't be, if I can get the Pfizer or Moderna or whatever that is, I would take it, but I definitely will not take the AstraZeneca. Oh, really? Too many, and I've got a lot of allergies, codeine, sulfapenicillin. Moderna, that's it. Thank you, Cassie. Pfizer and Moderna. Yeah, I'll take one of them, even though I'm going to have to get 2 shots. Yes, I thank you for that information. I appreciate it. I'm very leery about getting it, but in Canada here, they're trying to say that if you can't prove that you've had the shot, they're not going to allow you in stores and stuff like that. And and I'm the only one in my, like, I've got an older gentleman that rents a room for me, and he doesn't basically leave his room. Very Des knows, she's met him a couple times on FaceTime. That's the last thing I need, is bringing something home, because he's older too. Oh, you don't get to choose your shot? Yeah. I know here in Canada, the AstraZeneca is in all the pharmacies, that they're good, but I won't take it. Yes, Leslie, I get you. Like, me too. And welcome. Nice to see you again, Leslie. Okay, so anybody else want a mini? If not, I'm going to start. Like, I'm terrified about putting stuff into my body. Like, it takes everything for me to even, like, I can't take any, like, I've got a broken back. I've got other health issues where I'm in pain. I can only take extra strength Tylenol. I can't take anything with codeine. I'm allergic to it. I'm allergic to penicillin. I'm allergic to certain sulfates. So it's like, I've got to be very careful. But my doctor knows that too. And I think he's going to have 2 different ones at his office. So yeah, there's so many different rules. And so, I guess it's depending on where you live too. And it's crazy. But here in Ontario, where I live, we're in a state of emergency again. They've locked down everything because our cases are going through the roof. They've run out of ICU beds. Leslie, I got you, girl. And you want to hear from your husband's Aunt Nancy. I gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get started, you guys. Des, if anybody else puts in for a mini, can you just keep an eye, like maybe write it down or something, and then just let me know when I take my break. I'll do 4 or 5 reads, and then I will take a break. Yes, I believe that too, Cassie, that we should be able to choose. Okay, so I'm going to start getting the cards shuffled up. I've got my phone off. It does, yeah, you can do that, and I'll just check my phone. I'm just getting the cards shuffled up before I start. I'm turned over here. Okay, so are we ready to go, you guys? Okay, Linda, you want to hear from your brother Douglas. see what we got for you, Linda. Okay, so Linda, we got victory and success. That's a good way to start off today. Let's see why that card is there for you, Linda. So there's that card, victory and success there for Linda. Oops, there's one. There's two. Okay, so I got something about a burden and something about trust, okay, with your victory and success. So what this is telling me, Linda, is that I'm almost getting that there's been a lot of things weighing you back lately, weighing you down. I feel almost like these are a lot of burdens that weren't yours to carry. But I also feel that somehow you were connected to one or more of these burdens, but you still didn't feel like it was your burden to carry. So when I get that, it's almost like it's somebody that was very close to you, and they trusted your judgment. So it seemed, it's almost like there's one person in particular. I feel like there's a few here of these burdens, which means other people's issues, problems, stuff like that you've put on your shoulders. But I feel that there's one in particular that's very close to you, that comes to you all the time because you're the one that they trust. Okay, and that's why I'm getting the trust card. I don't feel it's that kind of relationship with all of these. I feel a few here. You're carrying a few burdens of other people, but I also feel that this is going to be coming to an end. So whatever these burdens were that were going on, I feel that not only you, but them are going to get past them, and that there's going to be some victory and success there. So, which tells me this person is right with trusting you with their problems and asking you for help, because I believe that they're going to overcome whatever it was, because I've got the victory and the success. Okay, and so I feel that these burdens are going to be lifted from you and from the people that have come to you for help. Okay, so you want to hear from your brother Douglas. Okay, so what I got with that, Linda, is we are soulmates. And this doesn't necessarily only have to be between like partners and stuff like that, where a lot of people say, oh, this person's my soulmate. You can be soulmates with brothers, with parents. When they've crossed over, they become almost connected and bound to you by souls. Okay, so he's letting you know that you guys are still very much connected through your souls. And when he's saying soulmates, it's almost he's handing you flowers, because I see the flowers here. So I don't know if you like lilies, but I'm seeing a bouquet of lilies. So I don't know where the lilies are coming in, but he's showing me reaching out to you, handing you a bouquet of lilies. So I don't know if those were maybe one of your favorite flowers or whatever, but he's saying that you're still very connected, and it's going to be through your souls. Almost like you could sense what each other was thinking. Okay. Okay, so Karen, and you want to hear from your grandma, Karen. Okay, so let's see what's going on around you, Karen. Okay, so for you, Karen, we've got foundations and achievements. Okay, so it's going to be talking about some foundations, maybe being built up, maybe being torn down, achievements. Let's see why that card is there for you, Karen. Let's see what it's talking about. Where's the foundations and achievements there for Karen? Where's that card there for Karen? There's one. And there's two. Okay, so we've got foundation and achievements. When I get this card, it's usually talking about something either being built or being torn down. Okay, we got the king that talks about a male in authority, a position of authority. Also things pertaining to the law and justice with the king, right? Okay, and then we got the fire fairy that talks about creative actions and optimism. Okay, so with the foundation and achievements, I'm feeling like there's almost something like that's being built up. So either this could also be a new job, but I feel that something is coming to fruition, something that you've been working towards and building for many months. I'm getting that you didn't maybe have the support of the male figure that's involved in this, but now you do. So I feel that this, you see the rainbow, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So I feel like the achievements that you've been working so hard for are finally going to be built. They're going to come into play. They're going to come forward. Okay. And I think that in maybe leading up to this, that the foundation was being held back by the king, like wasn't very supportive at one time or whatever, or didn't feel that it was the right journey almost for you. But now it's telling me that the king has become optimistic about whatever this achievement is that you were about to reach. I see it coming pretty quickly now that the king has almost like standing behind you now. Okay. And he's going to have your best interests at heart. So if there's whoever this male dominant figure is regarding these achievements that you've been working towards and trying to build that foundation, I feel like the king was kind of cracking that foundation, not really believing in what you wanted to do. But I feel now that he is right behind you in it, and he's going to have your best interests and going to be very protective over what you've achieved. So now standing behind you, which is good. I think he was very leery about what you were trying to achieve at first. Okay, so you want to hear from Grandma Karen. Okay, so Grandma Karen is letting you know that she feels happy and healthy. So what she is telling you, whatever ailed her in the physical world here no longer affects her over there, and that she's feeling happy to feel that health isn't an issue for her anymore, that she can now do so much of what she loved to do before she got sick, I'm feeling. So she's letting you know that she's acting like a teenager over there again. She's happy that she doesn't have these ailments anymore. Okay, so she's letting you know that she is okay. So I don't know if this is something that you had been worrying about, Karen, how she's doing over there, but she's letting you know that she is happy and healthy, which tells me that she's back in a state that she had wished for while she was still in the physical world. Karen, I started school in a travel agency. Okay, well there you go. That's what it's telling me then. That is going to be, the foundation is there and you are going to excel in it. And whoever this male figure was, where did it go? That maybe didn't have the confidence in you doing it, he's now going to stand behind you and he's going to protect your interests. So that's where that's coming from. So congrats, Karen. Okay, Linda again. Linda. You want to hear from Uncle Bill this time. Okay, so Linda, we got something about awareness. So let's see why that is there. Does this kind of look like your Uncle Bill? I mean, take off the headpiece. Because I got I don't know. I'm intuitive too. So, and I'm also an empath, and I just got a feeling that he looked a lot like your Uncle Bill. I just got that. The blue eyes. Yes. See? When I get intuitive stuff that comes at me, I've got to, so this is him. This is your Uncle Bill also giving you this message. because I felt right away drawn to this, and it told me that, like, I got intuitively that this almost looks like him. So this is going to be, he's talking about awareness. He wants you to be mindful of it. There's one. So what does he want you to be mindful about? There's two. Okay, so we got the, oh, you got three. And I'm going to bring them all out. Generally, I would have put them back, but I just noticed that there are three here. So we got the owl, we got the cat, and we got the deer, as well as the awareness. And what he's telling me here is there's something that he wants you to be aware of, okay? So with the owl, he's talking about there's some kind of deception going on, okay? The cat tells me about that you need to start... The deception going on is with boundaries, that he's telling me that you've set some boundaries for somebody, or boundaries need to be set with a specific person, okay? And they got to be healthy boundaries, and it's something about, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking somebody isn't too happy about your newfound independence on something, okay? And the deer tells me about gentleness. So what he is telling me here that you need to be mindful of is somebody that is not happy about your newfound independence, and that you have to set healthy boundaries because there might be some deception going on there. Okay? Might be some deception going on, and try and be as gentle as you can when you set these boundaries, but he's telling me that to make you aware of that. So there's boundaries that need to be set, okay? Somebody that's not overly enthusiastic maybe about some newfound independence that you've gained. So be careful of that. Set some healthy boundaries, okay? And you want to hear from Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill, Uncle Bill, Uncle Bill. What do you have for? See this? All right. To me, it was like, looks like me. That's what I got with this. He's also telling you that you're never alone. This tells me that he is always around you. So I believe that you were pretty close to Uncle Bill, and he's letting you know that he is around you and trying to protect you even from the other side. Okay? He's bringing awareness to whoever this person is that's not fond of your newfound independence. You got to set some healthy boundaries, but do it because there's some deception that's going on with this person. But they're saying to do it as gentle as you can. I don't know why, but he's bringing this awareness to it, okay? And he's letting you know that he's always around you, that you're never alone, and he's still trying to help protect you from the other side. Okay, Linda. Yes. Oh, your ex. Oh, yes. Boundaries, 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 boundaries. Set them. Try and be as gentle as you can with setting those boundaries, but yeah. Okay, Des, you are up, and there it goes. Balance. You got balance. As soon as I seen this card, Des, the first thing that came to mind was that picture that you showed me that my little princess, my little angel there, drew on. Balance. Let's see why the balance is here. Why is the balance here for you? There's one, and there's two. Okay, partnership and forgiveness. So something's out of balance, and I believe it has to do with a personal relationship, and this could be hubby, could be in-laws, it could be, but it's somebody very close. It's a family member. It's talking about a partnership, so I believe that it's hubby. That there's some things that need to be forgiven. So I don't know if you're holding on to some animosity or he is, but it's telling me it's within the partnership, and it needs to be let go. Put things back in balance. New season starting, let bygones be bygones. But there is something there that is maybe still causing some tension that needs to be let go of. Needs to be forgiven. You don't need to forget, but you need to forgive, right? Especially when it comes to a partner. Oh, gosh. Yeah, because it's showing me things need to be put back into balance. Okay, so from Mom Terry or Uncle Gary, there it is. We'll be together again. And see, there's 3 here. So it's telling me Mom, Uncle Gary, and there's somebody else that Mom is also with. And I mean, she's with everybody that has crossed before her, but these are the 3 main. There's 3. The 3 of these tend to still congregate together, even in the afterworld, even up there. But she's letting you know you're going to be together again. She is going to be there to welcome you to the other side when it's your time to go. And you're telling me, I'll tell you about them later. Oh, boy. Oh, Grandpa Lou, yeah, maybe. But these 3 seem to congregate together. And she's letting you know that there's still a space there. You can see the spaces in between. And it's also telling me that she's going to be there to welcome you over to the other side when it's your time to go. And she's letting you know that she is with Uncle Gary and I guess that's Grandpa Lou. She's with them. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break just to see. I want to read. Awesome read. Thank you, Linda. And yes, the ex. Definitely got to set some boundaries with the ex. So if there is anybody else in here that would like to be added, please do it now. I'll give it a minute or 2. And I've got Linda and Leslie. And then we're done. Early day today, you guys. I can get out there and get my tires, my snow tires out of my car and get them put away, get the new lock on, have an early dinner, maybe early to bed. Okay. Linda, you are up again. You want to hear from Uncle Ken? Oh, I better check my phone. Okay. Yes, I've got to get that hand checked tomorrow too. It is very much hurting me, so it's good that it's an early day today. Okay, cool. There we go, Linda. Again. Linda. Uncle Bill coming through again. He has more to tell you. I mean, out of all these cards in the deck, he is coming through again. So I don't know if you were very much connected and close while he was in the physical world, but he's coming through again. Things he wants you to be aware of. And that one just went flying. There's 1. And there's 2. Oh, okay. So now he is talking about some kind of communication and restriction. So when these 2 cards come out together, I feel like you've shut down some form of communication with somebody. And he's saying, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. He's bringing awareness. So there's things that he wants. He wants you to know that he feels that you are missing something because you've restricted some communication with somebody. So which tells me that you have said, that's it. I don't want to hear from you anymore with somebody. But there's something that this person needs you to know that they can't tell you because you've put some kind of restriction on communication with them. And he wants you to be aware, whatever this communication is. So he's basically saying, lift the restrictions on the communication that you've placed. So this is a communication with somebody. that you've stopped talking to for whatever reason. He says that there is something there that you need to know and that you're not finding out because you've stopped communicating with this person. So you might want to bite the bullet there, girl. Hey, Uncle Ken. He's saying it's something important that you need to know. But I also see that there's a reason why you stopped communicating with this person, but there's something that they know that you need to know. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, so Uncle Ken. So I don't know if he was a man. I'm hearing he didn't really talk about feelings, and he wasn't a very mushy type guy. So maybe didn't express himself sometimes the way that he wishes he could have. But he's letting you know that he wishes now that he had told you more often how much he loved you and cared about you. Okay? And he had a hard time, I guess, expressing himself. But he does want you to know that he wishes now that he had told you more, that he loves you and cares about you. And this uncle here, Uncle Bill, has a lot to tell you. There's a reason why he came out twice. Linda. Oh yes, I only block someone when they become overbearing. I get you. But he's saying that you've restricted communication with somebody, but there's something that that person, some information that person has that you need to know. So you might want to bite the bullet just to find out. Okay, Leslie, you want to hear from your hubby's Aunt Nancy. Let's see what's going on with you, Leslie. And there it is. Okay, so I got partnerships and alliances. Let's see, that is there. Why is the partnership and alliances there? Let's see. Oh, there's one. And there's, oops, that's three. That's too many. Did that flip? Hang on a second, I'm just checking to make. I got one flipped here. No. And there it is. Okay, so we got the Bard and we got perception. Okay, so we got partnerships and alliances, which talk about either some form of partnership job-wise or some kind of alliance that you've made with somebody to work on something together or build something with them. And I believe that this person is connected to you in a loving way. So this could either be an actual partner or family. And they're talking about partnerships and alliances. Okay, and I've got the perception and I've got the Bard. Okay, so the Bard talks about a lot of history and storytelling. I want to pull another card because I've got the perception and I want to know why the perception is there. I have a feeling. Oh, I don't like it. Now I wish I didn't pull it. Okay, so I've got something about death. So this doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Okay, this could be the end of something. I'm seeing almost within this partnership or alliance, and this doesn't have to necessarily be talking about, if this is, say, your husband, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that that partnership has died, even though he has. Okay, he has passed on. It could be talking about that with your husband passing on, that something now is going on with the alliance, that somebody's almost making history repeat itself. That's the way you're seeing things. It's almost like they're telling stories, that things that aren't true, and it could have to do with your partnership or alliance with your husband before his death. But it has to do around that death or the death of something, that you have a certain perception of the way things are being said or told. I'm getting that it's in communication form. So somebody is telling a lot of stories. And it's almost like you've given this person a second chance and they've gone back to their old ways. So I hope that makes sense to you. But it's almost like it's surrounding the death. And it's almost like this person maybe told lies or told little white lies or stories or made up things before, and you've given them another chance and they're gone back to their old ways. It's weird. It's a weird vibe I'm getting from that. Okay, so your hubby's Aunt Nancy. Aunt Nancy, do you have a message for Leslie? Oops, and there it goes. It doesn't matter what I do, you guys. I bought this huge L-shaped desk to stop these from flying, but there we go. We got it again. You're never alone. So he is letting, I believe this is your husband. I don't believe, well, I mean, it could be your Aunt Nancy too, but I'm being drawn to this as your husband. Letting you know that you're never alone with this. They see everything that's going on the other side. Once they cross over, they see everything and they know everything. They can see everything as it's going on in real time. So I believe it could be one or both are letting you know that they are still around you. I'm being drawn more towards your husband rather than your Aunt Nancy. But this could also be him telling you, or Nancy telling you, that she is also with your husband on the other side. I'm getting weird vibes from this, and I don't know why. So maybe did they not maybe get along at some point? And you're wondering how things are now on the other side with them? The perception? I don't know. You're going to understand this. I don't, but they are letting you know, but I'm getting more drawn from your husband. But they are letting you know that they are constantly around you and that you're never alone. But I'm also feeling like it's part of this too. Weird. Oh, it makes sense to you, Leslie? I'm glad, because I just got some weird vibes. It's almost like, yeah, it's all right, but it's not. It's all right, but it's not, type thing. So I don't know how that fits in. I hope it means that I'll be successful in the coming Cape Cord. Yes, they did. That is causing drama within the family and keeping from my husband's money. Well, there you go. Then that's what that is surrounding. So that's why the partnership and alliances surrounding your husband's death and your perception of this person that's, trying to tell some stories or make up some stories, history repeating itself, trying to keep you from getting that. I don't know if she did that or whoever that family is that's doing that. They did things like that in the past, but it's telling me history is trying to repeat itself. So, okay, that makes more sense now. But he is watching from the other side and he's seeing everything. And believe me, they can do things from the other side. And I'm a big believer also in karma. So stand tall, Leslie, and stick to your guns. Don't give in, don't give up. So your sister-in-law, yeah. I kept getting she. It's almost like history is repeating itself. So I don't know if she caused a lot of problems in the past, but I got a lot of storytelling with the bard. Okay, and it talks also about the past. So I don't know if she caused problems for you guys in the past when your husband was still here, but it seems like that's what's happening now that he's gone too. Do you think I'll finally be able to get his trust for me and my daughters? I believe so. I believe so. Let me just pull Leslie. Let me clarify. Let's see what sisters clarify for me. Leslie, there's one. There's 2, 3. So you got letting go, you got the serpent, and you got the stag, okay? So with this, you're asking, do you think that I'll finally be able to get his trust for me and my daughters? I believe you will, okay? The serpent tells me about a snake, okay? So I believe that this is the one you're talking about, the sister-in-law, okay? And I see healing going on from that, okay? Because there's going to be some things that come out regarding this snake. There's going to be some knowledge that comes out regarding this snake, and there's going to be some letting go. And I believe that the letting go is going to be them finally getting maybe through to this snake. That I don't like this card. I don't like the snake. Like it's like she's going to fight it every step of the way. But I see you coming out with your pride and leadership with the stag, and then you got to let this go, because a snake is always going to be a snake, okay? And I see history always repeating itself. Like this person is always going to be there trying to cause some kind of problems for you, and I feel she did it in the past also. But I do believe that you are going to get what is duly yours. So that's what I can tell. Yeah, see, and that's what I got from there too, is she caused problems in the past, and she's still trying to continue to do that. Huh, that's crazy. She doesn't like her 2 sons, but wants my 2 daughters. Yeah. So that's why that came out. And a snake is always going to be a snake. And even though I see you okay with the outcome of this case, it's not going to stop her until somebody steps in. And I believe somebody will step in, because she's a snake in the grass. She's a snake. And I'm getting here that, whoops, where'd it go? 1, 2. With the stag, you're going to win. You're going to walk away with your pride, but then you got to let it go. Just leave her right out of your life afterwards. Let it go. Don't carry the burden no more. She's affecting you as she is now, but once this is over and done with, just let it go. Let it go. But I see you walking away with leading in the race and with pride. So yes, I do see you winning. Yeah, well, that comes to an end quickly, Leslie. So those are my reads, you guys, for today. I'm thankful that you guys came out and joined me on this beautiful Sunday. But I am going to wrap it up because I do have to get some stuff done here too. I want to thank Des for popping in and doing everything that she does during these lives. I appreciate you. You too, Leslie. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful week. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this virus is gotten under control shortly, soon, ASAP. And you guys all have a great, great week. Okay, I'll give you a buzz later on, and you can tell me, because now I'm anxious to hear what that read was about, because I don't know about it. So yes, if you haven't smashed that like, please smash that like. I appreciate it. You too, Linda. Have a wonderful week. I hope you enjoyed your reads. Thank you for being here. And if anything pops up, you guys, this week with any of the cases, I will jump on a live and bring you that. I check the court documents every day to see what's there, sometimes several times a day, just to see when new stuff is added to the record. So I will let you go with that. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hello, Jill. Yes, I do have Justin on the list too. I have, there's a new one I have to do first, is the Gauthier one. And then I've got an update on Maya, Millet, and Justin Evans coming. So that, look for those this week, you guys. I'm hoping to get all three out this week. Cross your fingers for me. I do have a pretty busy week. I got doctors first thing in the morning tomorrow. I have another specialist appointment in the afternoon, but I am going to try and get these done as quickly as I can. Okay? So until the next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Thank you for coming out. Take care of yourselves and stay safe. That's your cat again. That's cute. Okay, until the next time, you guys, take care. Bye-bye for now. Love you too, sis. Love yous all. Bye-bye for now.